Everyone, welcome to Python tutorial. Today we are going to talk about tuple in Python. It's very simple and it's very easy. Let me show you a quick example. So first of all, what is tuple? So a tuple is an immutable ordered collection of items which can be different data types. Let me show you an example with it. So I'm going to create one variable. I will call it my tuple, and it comes in the parentheses. Okay, remember, with the different data types means you can allow like string, pi items, and either a boolean you can use in the tuple. And that's the one way we can create a tuple. So it's immutable, so it cannot be changed. Okay, so it cannot be changed. However, you can also tuple create with only one item in the bracket parentheses. If you for example, if you want just, and you have to define this comma after it. That's how you can create a tuple in both ways. Now the question is how you can access element in a tuple. So it's very simple and it's very easy. For example, I want to access this hello. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to print it out just, okay, and that is my tuple, and a bracket sign like array. We're calling array in a JavaScript. That's a bracket sign. And you know, in the programming, zero from start, the first indexing from the zero. So the hello it should become with a one. So right now I just added with this, and let me run the application. So now you can see here we got the hello word from this tuple. So this is how you can access elements along the way. For example, if you want to modify a tuple, so like I told you, one of the most important feature of tuples is that they are immutable. So which means that their values cannot be changed once they have been created. That's why you cannot, but you can unpack them. If for example, if you wanted to take out these values from one, so you can easily assign to a new variables. Like for example, I can say a, b, and c, and d. So I'm creating this a bulk variable a, b, c, d, okay, and assign to that. So the tuple I created, I can assign to them. Now if I want, like for example, I'm gonna call this a, okay, print a and print b and print c. So just let me show you how you can unpack this tuple values from the parentheses of it. So now I'm calling a, b, c, d, which is assigned. For example, a will become with the first one index, b and c and d. This is how it's going to be work when you come. So now you can see a is hello 1, hello 2, and 3. This is how you can unpack them, these tuple values, if you want to take out your data from the tuples. Another thing, if you want to create a data like two tuples want to together it, how you can together two tuples. So it's very simple. So for example, I have my tuple, which is, I'm going to say another one, and calling and it should we have in parentheses 4 and 5. Now I want to add these both together, okay, like in another in the language we say concatenations, how we can concatenate them. So I'm going to create another variable which I will call my tuple 2, and then I will say my tuple 1 should plus with my tuple 1, and that will be goes to create a new variable. We're going to create a new variable, and plus we together this both tuple variables. So let's take it out the print value, and I can call it my tuple 2 now. And now you can see here 1 follow 3 4 2 3 4 5, and they begin together. This is how the same way you can do repetitions. If you want to repeat all your the same tuple, you want to repeat it, there is some kind of application you can use this kind of what is called these kind of logics, and you want to repeat the same text, or you want to repeat the same elements in your project, so you can easily can do with this. Okay, sorry, that should become like this way. And now if you can see, one hello, one hello, one hello, one hello, and two. So 3 times, because we told them we need 3 times to multiply repetitions to do it. There is one thing I really like it. If you have like a membership in your applications and you have a data, for example, I'm gonna just give you a simple example, maybe it can work for you. We have a memberships data, and the memberships have like a name, like for example John. We have another name, Robert, and we have another Michael. Okay, so these we have a 9. If I want to find out, is it John available in the my tuple array, we can call array. So how you can do that? So it's very simple and it's really easy. We can do that. So for example, if I say calling here John, okay, like this, John in tuple, my tuple, okay, not tuple, because that's a variable. So it will be printed out, it's true or false. If it's available, it will be say it's true, it's available. So the membership will be allowed to access if it's true, like in the programming we're doing. If that user is existed, so please allow him to log in or something, or any kind of data like comments, or anything you want to test it, you want to check this. The simple way, the another way, if you want to find out and like the length of your um, tuple, so how you can do that? So it's a built-in function which is called length, and this length will just give your tuple, and it will be give you the length of your tuple. So now you can see it's 3 of the length, so 1 2 3, the length of this. Another way, if you want to slicing, like for example, if you want to slicing the values, you want to just specific values, take it out from a range, and it's mostly being used for the numbers, like how many numbers you want and from where you want to numbers array. So for example, if I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and then 10, so I have a 10 numbers, and I want it just from 5 to 10, not from 1 to 10. So how I'm going to create a one variable which is called slice tuple. You may be I'm just creating variables with the same name, so you guys can remember very fast how this works. So we have option the slice. So I'm gonna call my variable, and tell him I need from the 5 to, okay, from the 5 to 10. So what is gonna be happen now if I print my sliced array, sliced tuple, variable, and we will see here the data will be 6 7 8 9 and 10, because that's the 5 figures. So but if you want to add this number 5 also, so you can use the 4, and then you can take it to 5 6 and 7 8 9 10. So this is how you can slice your tuple. You can get data as long and how much you want it. So that's how tuples are an important data structure in Python and are used in wide range of applications. So like so many applications you can use it. There may be a couple of questions you have it. So I have listed some of the questions in my blog about tuple. It's very detailed. It's like what is tuple and can you modify, and how do you gonna access elements in tuple, and what is the difference between a list and tuple. You guys should check in the description, codewithnizam.com, and you will find out more detailed blogs about it. Thank you.